that self-motivation. In Freddie's case, it was the family. In Samantha's, it was her mother who guided her, always encouraged her. Then finally, the last one, George McCallion, is right here on campus. And George, again, name is changed to protect the innocent. George was what they considered extremely overweight. And the person worked for the college, this is years back. And one day, I saw George on the campus, just walking. I said, "How you doing?" He said, "I'm doing great, because I've done something." I said, "Oh, what is that?" "I walk every day." I said, "Fantastic." I said, "You know, what's your goal?" "My goal is just to walk every day." I said, "Really? That's great. What sparked this?" "I woke up one morning, and I didn't feel too good. I kind of rolled out of bed. My back hurt me a little bit. And I said, I can go, I can sit, I can start my classwork, prepare for the class, I can watch TV, I can have breakfast, or I can take a walk." And guess what I did? I said, "You took a walk." I said, "Yep, but I haven't stopped since." 100 pounds later of loss over a number of years, that person still had that same sense of desire to get out there and walk. The end game wasn't the weight loss. It really wasn't. It was the walk. And during the walk, George noted to me that I would think, I would prepare my day. I became more effective as an instructor because of these walks. But the byproduct was I'm healthier, I'm happier, and again, at the end of the day, I'm more effective with everything. So these are success stories where they ultimately believed in themselves, but as Bill noted, they had other catalysts helping them, family, friends. But at the end of the day, it was internal. And what they accomplished would not have been accomplished without these motivational forces.
And so to reiterate, you know, after those three stories, the first step certainly is the most difficult. You know, it could be going to the gym, you know, after New Year's Eve. It could be, you know, starting a job search. Whatever it is, that first step. But after that, routine and ritual will certainly have to follow. So if it's George taking his walk every single day, or if you waking up at 6 o'clock to go to the gym before you get to work, it becomes routine, it becomes habit. And you shouldn't focus on the results. I know it's easy to get on the scale or look at your paycheck or anything like those things to kind of get the results that you're looking for. But it's the routine, it's the journey that I'm hoping to sell to my baseball team. But when I think of the routine and ritual, if I make one recommendation for you, I mean, there's a lot of books that John and I read all the time. One book that's relatively recent, probably 6 months old, it's called The Habit. And so it's not a long book, but definitely take a look at it. Maybe it's in a library, Mark. It's called The Habit. But it will really express and explain and articulate the importance of routines and habits. And ultimately, that's where you get into the daffodil principle, is with good, proper habits, you can really achieve amazing things.
You want to be the author of that?
I'll find it for you. I forgot. I'll find it on my phone.
I think that might have been featured on Lenny Lopez's show, the On NYC. It sounds
Probably.
familiar, but anyway.
So, thank you, Mark. So we're going to conclude with just one more quote, and this is obviously from John Milton. We all know from Paradise Law. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. And so you can certainly interpret that in any which way you want, whichever environment you may think of. But it certainly resonates, you know, for this presentation.
Yeah, just to add, at the end of the day, really what's up here is everything. You nurture it, water it, take care of it, be surrounded by positive forces, and at the end of the day, with you and your initiatives, with your abilities, I look around this room, I see people with tremendous hearts, caring individuals who are living great lives. But if you want to make some adjustments, they might be minor. Now is the time, not 20 years from now, and certainly not on our deathbeds. And find that space to dream about it, think about it, and achieve it. So on behalf of Bill, we want to thank you so much for your attendance.